Hi, this is Huey with a review of the LeBron 16 lows. I've been waiting for this for a long time because for the first time in the LeBron lineup, its low version does not have any emitted technologies. It has the exact same zoom air pod setting as the LeBron 16 normal versions. Even the 15s, it was a max air and some weird zoom air setting that it's not exactly same as the normal version. So this is the first time in LeBron James shoes series. I think first time or one of the very few times, because I remember most of them had weird settings that's different from the high tops. So yeah, that is a great change by Nike. The great thing about the LeBron 16 compared to the 15s, because more or less it looks like the same setup, they've added these outriggers, little wrinkles and extra rubber layers there, little indentation there. So these are the outriggers that LeBron only had in his own LeBron 15s and not in the ones that were sold to us, the consumers. So we were a little bit disappointed and a little bit angry. So immediately they made these changes to the 16s. But a little disappointing is that they have the exact same cushioning as the 15s. But it's a little different. It feels a little different, especially on the lows. Personally, I feel the PSI is a little bit lower, I suppose, compared to the high top LeBron 16s. It felt a little bit softer, but still, yeah, it doesn't feel high to the ground. So that's nice. You can feel the zoom air working, but the heel especially, this clunkiness, it's just not a very welcome design. They could have done something to make it a little softer or have a little bit of a division here to provide a smoother ride or glide from the heel to forefoot, the nice little transition. By the way, if you've never worn the LeBron 15s, these zoom pods are not connected, so you don't expect the cloud-like air circulation cushioning like the usual zoom airs. These are max volume zoom airs that does not feel like the max volume zoom airs you've had in successful ones like the LeBron 10s or the Hyperflight Max. This is not it. It does not have this kind of compression. So I wish they had that on this. So that's a little bit of a shame. The mid-foot one, I don't know why it's there. It does not serve any special purpose unless you kind of have a habit of landing on this particular part of your feet. So that's a weird design. Maybe it's just for LeBron. The outsole, it's nice. It's provides adequate grip, and it's durable. And as you can tell by these large grooves, you're not going to have any sediments or dust settling in and refusing to budge. So yeah, nice little radiation type of pattern here for the heel, and a nice little exaggerated blade and herringbone pattern there. So that's a great design by the Nike LeBron design team. The upper is a little bit different from the ordinary 16s. It's, I don't know what you call this, textile mesh, some kind of fabric, but not exactly Flyknit. But yeah, it serves a similar function. Not exactly super breathable, but not as stifling as the LeBron 15s. All in all, it's an improvement from the LeBron 15s. It's not that heavy. It weighs around 450 grams for a size 9.5. Personally, I felt this toe part where it's got no zoom, it was a little firm and a little bit high on the LeBron 15s. For the 16s, they fixed that. It's a little bit lower, and it provides some plush ride for your toes because, yeah, when you're sliding from these cushioning down to your toes and you feel this ridiculous difference in terms of firmness or softness, it can play a number on your head when you're running around and playing a game. So yeah, this is a nice little upgrade. As for the heels, it's got a very firm, strong heel cup, and this is pretty firm too, but it doesn't, really chafe into anything, so that's nice. It's a one-piece booty instead of a little stretchy material in between the tongues like the ones that I had for the ordinary LeBron 16s. So that's a little bit of a downside, but hey, it doesn't provide that much of a difficulty. It's not as painful to put on and take off as the LeBron 15s. Again, an upgrade there. The lacing system, they try to go a little cute and something that's reminiscent of the Air Moneys or the Air Kobe, Zoom Kobe 80 Next with a weird lace loop that's separated in the middle. But don't do this. Skip this part and just crisscross. That's a better way to provide lockdown for you. So yeah, all in all, it's a way better upgrade from the 15, except for the cushioning, the heel cushioning especially. That's a little disappointing. But if you're a big guy and if you're not someone who is extremely sensitive to heel toe transitions, you might like it. And especially if you do a lot of post plays or pivot moves, or you don't really rest on your heels too often, yeah, you might want to give this a shot. It's a well cushioned, very durable shoe. But I do wish they could have did something about the PSI. I tried some shoes at the stores and they are random. Some of the some of them have a bit of a lower PSI, and you can actually feel the difference in terms of the transition. I don't know how hard or how long you'll have to wear them to reduce the PSI here, but from my experience with the LeBron 15s, it doesn't change that much. So try them yourself at the stores and decide which one you want to adopt and bring back home. The price for these have gone down extremely with the release of the LeBron 17s, and usually lows come at a lower retail price, and already they're having a crazy discount. So this one I got for about, yeah, less than $100, so that's quite a steal.